Welcome to the Safely Controlled Podcast, the show where we think we know what we're talking about, but we're still deeply confused.
That's right, those mysterious, spooky, and sometimes downright ridiculous anomalies that the SCP Foundation works so hard to keep under control.
How do they control them? Why do they control them? Honestly, we're still figuring that out. But hey, we got dice, and that's all we need to choose which SCP we're probably going to mispronounce today.
From homicidal rubber ducks to existentially horrifying vending machines, we're here to explain them to you. Mostly.
So buckle up and suspend your disbelief, and prepare to be entertained by two people pretending they know what's going on.
I actually hopped on Xbox and started playing it.
Mm-hmm. Balatro's on Xbox.
Yeah, I started playing that last night.
Did you?
Yeah.
Is it confusing as fuck?
Fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah. Once you first start, you're just sitting there going, God fucking damn it, this goddamn game.
Like, I don't understand. It doesn't explain.
Well, that's the thing, too, is it doesn't not explain, like, the joke. You should learn the jokers and basically have a good understanding of poker as is to play the game.
Yeah.
But then you fucking have to learn, like, stacking jokers on top of each other, that's one thing. But then, like, skipping the blinds, you have to skip some blinds to earn some extra money.
Okay.
You have to learn, like, what vouchers to buy and when to buy them.
How do you know when to skip the blinds?
I mean, they all fucking tell you, like, they have a stipulation. If you skip this blind, like, if you pick skip blind on, like, the smallest one.
Yeah, the first one.
It'll say something like, oh, if you beat the boss blind, you gain an extra $25.
Oh.
You just have to read all that shit.
See,
It took me so long.
I didn't want to do all that reading. I just wanted to figure out the game. But now I guess now that I kind of am aware, like, the basics of the game, I can start.
It honestly took me, like, a couple of, like, runs on one deck just to realize, oh, wait a minute, there's a completely different way to playing this. To where, like, I think, like, my highest score for, like, one hand was, like, 120-some thousand. I was like, this is fucking nuts because of the way that I was building it up. I always, like, there's a card in there that changes the suits. So it's basically, there are no 4 suits, it's just 2. It's just red and black.
Okay.
So if you build up your flush and just play flushes and have multipliers that have something to do with
and then
flush.
Just keep playing that Joker each time?
Well, no, the Jokers.
It's always there because I only have like 2 up there now. Because I guess you just don't get many when you start playing.
Right, you have to keep buying them and something like that. Like
I just don't understand the whole discard method. There is no discard. You just
there is a discard method to do that too, because there's something like if you discard, there's a Joker. It's like every hand played, it's a +1 to your multiplier, but if you discard, it's a -1 to your multiplier. So that card sucks. Don't get that card.
Okay,
that's a Joker. Don't fucking use it.
Oh, so
another one would be the one that I hate, in all honesty, because it seems like it works but it never does, is the one where it's like every planet card that you use, the planet cards are used to rank up the hand.
Mm-hmm.
And every time I try to use that fucking card, I spend all my money on planet cards. I'll have it up and it just doesn't do anything.
Yeah, I don't know.
Finding the right jokers within that game is that's clutch.
Like, when you first like get into a game, so you start playing the game for what it is, and then there's a good point where you start playing the game, but then you start looking up the shit on how to do well in the game.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm almost at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Like I need my hands just bare game with no influence to try to figure out as much as I can on my own, and then real soon I'll be at the point where I'm going to start looking at like suggestions and tips and stuff from other sites and players and streamers and whatever.
Yeah, I was going to say that. I was watching videos of other people's gameplays, and that's kind of how I learned how to play the game.
That's what I'm going to have to start doing.
I'd make one for you.
Go ahead.
Okay. I'll do Balatro. Yeah, I've been wanting to, and if anything, I'm going to download it on my Xbox so it's a little bit easier, because I'll just start fresh, because the decks that I like, the more you play, the more decks you unlock, and every deck has some sort of rule and stipulation to it.
Okay, yeah, it's like a strategy poker. It's cool.
I fucking dig it.
Yeah, but I wasn't about to, buy a full version of it, and then when I saw it was on Game Pass, I'm like, oh, damn.
Those sons of bitches, they knew exactly what they were doing.
Of course they knew what they were doing.
I bought that. I mean, I did buy that like maybe 2 months ago on Steam. and it was like maybe $15.
Yeah.
But it was honestly worth the money that I paid for it.
Well, it probably was at the time. Well, still, nonetheless.
I'm just pissed off that it's now free on Game Pass.
But if you play it like,
I can play it on my computer.
But will the account sync?
What's up?
Will the account sync? Like, do you have to start over on?
Oh, more than likely, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't like that for cards though.
Oh yeah.
My account is like my cards account is my cards account. I could play the same account on my phone and my computer.
Gotcha.
And I'm still playing cards.
Are you really?
Absolutely. I don't know why. For whatever reason, it's more addicting to like I like playing it on my phone more than I kind of like playing on my computer. But then there's times where it's like I'll be playing Balatro and get so fucking mad that I'm losing the run that I quit out of that and go straight to cards and start trying to play that. But I still have no idea how to play that. Anna was watching me play cards, and she was like, it's magic. Just play fucking magic.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I said.
The same thing. And I'm
this
like,
is
all
non-magic magic.
I think my fear of getting into magic is just like the cost that type of hobby would come with.
It's a horrible cost.
I mean, I look at all the money that we've spent over the past couple of years playing D&D, like for D&D. Not
Wait,
not like
the food,
alcohol or the booze.
If you're counting the food, you were fucked.
Not the food or the alcohol. I'm talking about just like I've spent a good bit of money on dice. I've spent money. We have like battle mats in this fucking room. We have like a couple books in this room, and it's not just mine. It's a collective, like you, me, Nick, Donnie, fucking spending a shit ton of money.
Yeah, well, that's
and the other guys.
What you do in any hobby. You want the cooler shit.
Mm-hmm.
You want to peacock all that shit.
I was kind of hoping that today, we roll something that has more of a story behind it, because we haven't really had a nice story-driven, like dialogue and shit like that.
Okay.
We've been reading SCPs as of late. Like we've been reading shit like that. The vending machine was an object. The containment site was a containment site, which had the coin in it. Because you've also had said stuff about like I like the idea that one day that you come in here and you shut it down and you're like, we're reading this SCP. Well, like that's I mean, we'll call that segment like Rob Goes Rogue or something like that. But I do like the idea of, you know, you coming up with that list and you have it saved or whatever and you want to start reading some, because I also did the same thing.
Okay, cool.
I think one of the highest rated SCPs that I've come across, and it's super fucking long, and I think it would be like something like a special episode that we would do. It would be a really long one.
Like a part A or part B?
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
It's SCP 5000. And it's like a 3,000, close to 4,000 rating.
Wow.
So,
yeah.
Because I was actually looking for like more story driven, not necessarily creepypasta, but I mean, I kind of would just consider most of SCP creepypasta, kind of. It's like the same shit. Creepypastas are like really weird internet written stories that it all spawned around the same time.
Oh, okay.
Like you're on Reddit a lot.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Go on r/nosleep and then read some of those stories. And these are just community written stories. And some of these are published authors or whatever. But as of today, I was just figuring we're going to go back to our roots and roll some dice.
Okay. I'm down.
1668. SCP-1668.
Deliver us.
Close to 1663 we just read not too long ago.
1668.
Deliver us from knowledge. A rating of 158.
For we know not what we do.
Whatever. It's got some stuff.
Sure.
All right.
Wait, go back down to the bottom real quick.
Going back down to the bottom. Bottom?
Yeah. Oh, it's an ad.
This has something to do with music. Maybe we listen to some of this shit.
We need to find out what the safe Predico object class is.
To predict. On the other hand, Predico means to predict or to foretell. Yeah.
To foretell.
So
something for
predictably safe.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, whatever. That's fine. Special containment procedures. The original vinyl records on which SCP-1668 instances are acquired, as well as digital recordings of SCP-1668 kept on USB flash drives, are to be stored in a storage locker at Site-83. Any further instances of SCP-1668 are to be studied, recorded, and contained similarly. Access to SCP-1668 recordings is restricted to personnel with access level 1668/2 or higher. Efforts to locate the individual or individuals responsible for creating SCP-1668 are underway. So someone created this.
And then they're looking for them? Efforts to locate the individuals. It's not like an investigation? Because that's what it seemed like.
It says the original vinyl records on which the instances are acquired, as well as digital recordings, are kept in a specific storage locker.
Yeah, it was just that last sentence that kind of like threw me there. It was for a hot second I thought that they were in trouble.
Oh,
let's
okay.
see if they are or not. Description: 1668 is a set of 3 audio recordings composed of samples from a variety of publicly available pieces of music. Typically, the piece from which any given sample originates is readily identifiable. When an individual listens to the first 24 minutes and 9 seconds of an instance, what happened?
I just thought that was a really odd. I'm sorry, you're reading it, and I'm following with you, and it just, I just like when a dog hears something, they cock their head. That's what I did. I'm sorry.
All right. Individual listens to the first 24 minutes and 9 seconds of an instance of 1668. They will hear the remainder of the recording regardless of whether or not it is actually played.
Okay.
That's like Fantasia or whatever the fuck that is.
Fantasia?
Where you can, so like if you close your eyes, are you able to picture a fucking apple in your head?
Of course I can picture an apple in my head. Wouldn't I be able to picture?
Because some people can't.
Oh.
It's the same, like, I feel like that might be the same thing as being able to hear music in your head. Because I can hear
songs.
Like, I can play a song in my head and actually hear it for what it actually is. Not just like me, like, humming a song to myself.
Yeah, well, when you hum the song to yourself, the actual song's playing in your head.
Correct, but, like,
right.
I think if I'm correct, it's Fantasia is the word I'm looking for. That's the description of you being able to picture shit in your head.
Oh, okay.
It might just be image, though.
Yeah, maybe.
Anyway, this occurs regardless of whether the listener has heard the music in the remainder of the instance prior to testing. This effect has only been consistently replicated in neurotypical individuals with the presence of any mental illness or abnormally significantly decreasing the likelihood that the individual be susceptible. Jesus Christ. Each instance of 1668 has been found in the mailbox of the Foundation staff member not residing on Foundation property, along with handwritten note. Several witnesses' report indicate that materials were hand-delivered by groups of unidentified individuals. However, no footage or photographs of the deliveries have been found. 1668-1 is 37 minutes long and contains samples from 17 pieces of rock music published between 1963 and 1973 in rough chronological order. It was recovered on April 4th, 2005 with the following note attached.
Dear SCP Foundation, first and foremost, a mutual friend whose privacy I am obliged to respect has provided me with the means to contact you. Further, I can assure you that, due to my use of intermediaries who have refused to inform me further, I lack the knowledge necessary to reveal your organization to the general public. Of course, I do not at all expect you to trust me, but that is a bridge we shall cross when we come to it. On the record, I've sent you, a quirk of mine I'm afraid, I hope you're not adverse to a little anachronism. You will find a composite of various rock songs recorded between 1963 and 1973. If one were to listen to the first 24 minutes 9 seconds of the recording, they would immediately and involuntarily deduce the remainder of the composition. Disregarding the various philosophical cop-outs that could be applied to the situation, it would seem that circa 1969, an individual listening to the proper series of off-heard music could know the full lyrics to Stairway to Heaven before either Page or Plant possibly could have. This, along with similar chronological oddities, are why I have contacted you. It's my understanding that your organization deals with appropriately named mimetic anomalies of this type on a regular basis. However, the predictive capability of this one in particular, I believe, is of great importance. My own dabbling in the neurological and musical sciences was sufficient to produce this, but it is beyond my capability to analyze it rigorously enough to provide answers. Please take this recording and perform any research you find appropriate. Sincerely, Eric Zahn.
Okay. Well before either Page or Plant possibly could have
Yeah, that's what I just read.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
To me, that's nuts.
Well, it's the whole thing. It doesn't follow, regular chronological order. That's the whole point, that he's sending it to the SCP.
That's so dope.
Yeah. SCP-1668-2 is 41 minutes and 40 seconds long, composed of samples from a variety of genres, published between 1909 and 1993. Again arranged in rough chronological order. All pieces sampled before the 24-minute 9 mark were written before 1979. It was recovered on July 19, 2006, with the following note attached.
Dear SCP Foundation, it's me again. It's taken me the past 2 years, but I've created a recording similar to the one I delivered to you in the spring of last year. Given that I've used a process identical to the one I used the first time around, this would suggest that I have not stumbled upon a trivial chronological oddity, but I have instead developed a repeatable method by which one can infer that music itself is predetermined. While this is merely disheartening from a musician's standpoint, the degree to which musical and general history are intertwined indicates a somewhat unpleasant lack of free will that almost certainly extends to all of humanity's society. I hope you understand my concern. It is one thing to speculate on free will, and in matters of history in the hypothetical sense, or behind the lens of fiction, it is quite another to find the question thrust inescapably into your own consciousness, whatever. Any message placed will find its way to me without tampering or detection. I insist, if your research addresses my concerns, provide some clear indication of your results. Sincerely, Eric Zahn.
Okay.
What is this man? He's making these tapes, right? Or these records? He's making
this is
stuff.
the second one.
And 24 minutes or whatever. Yeah, 24 minutes and 9 seconds in. People, this doesn't seem like a bad thing.
I can't. I don't know. The 24 minutes and 9 seconds is killing me. Why is it so specific?
And I want to know what happens to somebody here, because something has to happen here.
Well, let's read this next little part between the next letter.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Right.
Authorized personnel may access document redacted AI 2006 for testing the aforementioned. Aforementioned?
Yeah.
Isn't it aforementioned?
I think it's aforementioned, but potato.
Oh, word. Authorized personnel may access document redacted AI 2006 for testing the aforementioned anomaly. 1668-3 is 25 minutes and 12 seconds long. It is composed of samples from electronic music published between the late 2006 and early 2008. The final 63 seconds of -3 contains unidentified electronic music with lyrics most likely sung by singer-songwriter
Daft Punk.
And they have also denied ever writing or performing those lyrics. Anomaly 3, or Instance 3, was recovered on November 3. November 3.
Why is that funny?
Because I'm stupid. It sounds dumb. November 3rd sounds more proper. 2008. With the following note.
Dear SCP Foundation, if you're even there, I believe I have successfully predicted the future, our future. Please respond immediately. God save us all. Eric Zahn.
And then that's just the end of this.
Oh, was Jimmy Page and Robert Plant composers of the song Stairway to Heaven? Because I wasn't aware.
Yeah, like...
What? And the music of Eric Zahn.
A reference to the title character of the music of Eric Zahn, a short story by this person, H.P. Lovecraft. That sounds familiar.
H.P. Lovecraft?
Yeah, that sounds very familiar. Is this what the fuck we were just talking about?
Is this like H.P. Puffin stuff?
Originally published in March of 1922.
Oh. So this is the end of it. So, to recap, there's three albums. There's notes in between each album.
Whatever he found, that's the thing, is like he found some, I believe, to successfully predict the future.
Well, if he did this in the 20s.
Sure.
Right? And then at first it was the 70s and 80s, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, no, it was, I'm sorry. What am I saying? The first round of album frame time was 63, 73.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second one was 1909 to 93.
And then all the pieces sampled before the 24-minute mark was written before the 79.
And then the last one was music between late 2006 and early 2008. He probably went past that into our future.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why he's like, if you're even there.
This was recovered in 2008.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
And this is early
early
2008.
and then that was November 3.
Mm-hmm. I hear you. When was the first one done?
63 and 73 recovered on April 2005.
So this is a 5, 6 in 2008.
And did you notice, like, in each of his letters, like, he's like really yappy in the first one, and then in the second one, like, not as much so. Like, he's just getting to the point. And
he's getting too much information.
Like, he just was giving it too much information. Like, you know.
No, I'm saying even by the second.
Even by the second, it's like much less.
Yeah, like, and he's
being like more curt.
Right.
And then the third one, it's just curt as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So you're like, shit, it's getting, shit's going down.
And he definitely knows something that maybe we don't know.
Yeah, I see. And that's what I love about SCPs like this, where
we might just be left in the dark. Just noting that the SCP itself is it's 3 recordings of different music. The first one's rock. The second one was everything. The third one was like
Techno.
EDM type shit.
Yeah.
I feel like I would. If you played this first one, if it's just a bunch of rock music between 63 and 73, I'd probably know a good bit of this.
I'm sure.
Especially if you have shit like fucking Led Zeppelin in there.
Right.
Fucking hell yeah.
Exactly.
I wonder if this guy had really good taste in music. What else was on this one? We don't fucking know.
We don't know. It doesn't say.
The only thing mentioned, the only fucking type of music mentioned, or the only musicians mentioned was Page and Plant.
Out. You can't like.
Oh, this
highlight
is
over
true.
It.
No,
you can't do that, right? It's not like that's redacted.
Mm-hmm.
God damn! I'm sorry, I can't stop doing it.
If this is the electronic, maybe it was Fatboy Slim.
Well,
you said
Fatboy Slim has 3. I said Daft Punk.
I think Fat Boy is one word.
Fat Boy is one word. Okay.
I'm like legit, especially for like technically for his
I don't
name.
know.
I think
I've
it's
never
one
looked up
word.
How to spell Fat Boy and Fat Boy Slim. If it's hyphenated or not.
Hold on. I'll look that up.
If
on
it's
Spotify.
2 words, I will be so happy.
Yeah, it's 2 words.
Fat Boy. Yeah. Fat Boy is 1 word. Okay, so Daft Punk, Fat Boy Slim.
One or the other.
Or both.
Wait, late 2006. That's not for neither one of them, really.
Well, who would it be then? Now we got to look at music it published at those times.
Well, not really. You could just try to guess.
I can't guess.
I
don't remember what I did the other day.
It's 2. You know what? Fuck it. We're just gonna stick with it.
Okay, we're done with it.
It's either fucking Fatboy Slim.
It's Fatboy Slim and Daft Punk. No matter what.
All right, so this wasn't too bad. I like the idea of playing something. Like I said, like I feel like I have that ability just to like you can play a song. You play 30 seconds of a song. I'm sure I can play the rest of it in my head.
Well, here's the thing. You're right. I mean, I think this one was underrated. Look at the score.
Oof.
158.
Yeah, for a short one.
Yeah, but it was a good one. It was better than 158.
It wasn't. No, this wasn't terrible.
I
could see why it's a 158. More than likely, just because there's maybe a couple cliffhangers, some unanswered questions.
And I see why it was classified the way it was, because it is safe. A safe prediction.
Oh, there you go.
Right?
I'm gonna give it a mid, like 3, 3.5.
I'm gonna give it a 4.
Something like that.
I liked it. I liked what it made me think about.
It's not terrible.
Yeah, no, it was good.
Makes you want to listen to more music.
Mm-hmm.
I was listening to music
especially
today.
Daft Punk and
Fatboy Slim. Fatboy. 1 word, by the way.
Yeah.
Look it up. One.
There.
That's page
Top
1.
rated pages of all time. There's a whole archive. There we go. And then the ratings right there.
173. That sounds familiar.
Well, I don't think we would have done it.
That's it.
What's it?
This is it.
What's it?
That's the SCP.
It's so small?
This has a rating of 9,000. When was this wrote? When last cited?
Last edited 138 days ago.
Okay. SCP-173 is to be kept in a locked container at all times when personnel must enter 173's container. No fewer than 3 may enter at any time, and the door will be relocked behind them. At all times, 2 persons must maintain direct eye contact with the SCP until all personnel have vacated and relocked the container.
Strange. Okay, let's keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Move to Site 19, 1993. Origin is as of yet unknown. It is constructed from concrete and rebar with traces of Krylon brand spray paint. 173 is animate and extremely hostile. The object cannot move while within a direct line of sight. Line of sight must not be broken at any time with SCP-173. Personnel assigned to enter container are instructed to alert one another before blinking. Wow. Object is reported to attack by snapping at the neck of the base of the skull or by strangulation. In the event of an attack, personnel are to observe Class 4 hazardous object containment procedures. Personnel report sounds of scraping stone originating from within the container when no one is present inside. This is considered normal, and any change in this behavior should be reported to the acting HMCL supervisor on duty. The reddish-brown substance on the floor is a combination of feces and blood. Origin of these materials is unknown. The enclosure must be cleaned on a bi-weekly basis.
And there you have it. That's SCP-173.
The most top-rated SCP, according to the archive. This doesn't make any sense. Could bots may have upvoted this or something?
Unless this is supposed to be something.
Like, this is maybe an origin story to another popular SCP?
It has no links.
All right.
Of anything.
Then how could this be? I mean, don't get me wrong. It's interesting as shit. It reminds me of like an X-Men character or something.
It kind of reminded me of like the Iron Giant.
Okay. Yeah. Nonetheless.
But also, the object cannot move within the direct line of sight. So that also reminds me of like many fucking different video games that I've played.
Yeah.
Like the objective it is you're trying to get over there, but that thing's over there. If you stare at it, it will not move. But if you look away, it starts moving. So you gotta like kind of like turn your head like 5 seconds and then look back, and it's right there. So now you can just keep looking at it and move around and move backwards, and it stays where it's at.
Oh. No.
That was what that reminded me of. If you blinked, it's gonna move right at you.
Okay.
Somebody has to be looking at the thing.
Yeah, you can't even blink, and another person has to be looking at it while you blink, so they don't blink at the same time.
That's why it takes so many people to do it. No fewer than 3.
No, yeah. So the more the better, because then the chances of everybody blinking at the same time.
One person has to constantly be looking at the
That's
thing.
insane. That's okay. That is really neat. It doesn't justify a 95-98.
I'm not really sure why shit's ranked the way that it is.
This is so crazy interesting to me. It is pretty cool. They could just like snap somebody's neck with it when you don't look at it.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow.
Oh. I actually have my own
theory.
No, I have my own clip of this. Like
in your brain?
No, I like on my page a video that I played. The game that I played is Hospital 666.
Oh,
that's one of the games that this happened in.
And it reminds you of that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
I'll show you.
Okay,
I'll put it up right now. Oh, good God! Oh! Nope. I turned around and you got to stare at him.
That's so interesting.
All right, well. We can go back to the other page. I hate you. We'll go back to the other page here. Damn it. I guess we'll not.
Why not?
I don't know. There we go.
That one?
So there's...
What is that? ...
2 dots, 5 dots, 2 dots, 1 dot.
Is that a haiku?
What the fuck?
Wait, scroll down. It's visual only, no words. And it looks like an IKEA drawing. Dude, this one's cool.
Okay, hold on,
Right,
hold on,
right,
hold on,
right,
hold on,
right,
hold on,
right.
hold on,
Should we
hold on.
save it or should
No,
we do
no,
it?
no, no. We're doing this real
We're
quick.
doing this?
Oh, yeah. Why? What are we doing?
Yeah, nothing.
All right. So anyway, this is a Keter class. By the way,
Okay.
I'll clip all this bullshit.
I know you will.
This sucks. What is this?
That's the photo of it. That's what the SCP looks like.
Special containment procedures?
Probably.
Is
It's
that
the
what this
colors.
was?
I mean, that's cool. It looks like an IKEA ad.
It looks like
great.
Groot.
Well, it's not. Though,
It's
but
not Groot.
That is that.
It kind of looked like Groot.
It looks. It's not great. So
No files, no paper,
no writing,
no saving,
no talking about it.
no, don't talk about. Yeah, no talk about this. First roll of Groot is.
It's not Groot. Stop calling it Groot.
What is it?
It's not the Iron Giant. It's the Scarecrow.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. It's the Ghillie suit.
Are you the Ghillie suit? I like that.
It's called the Ghillie suit.
That's the Ghillie suit. All right.
All right.
Don't talk about the Ghillie suit. Don't save anything about the Ghillie suit. Don't write.
Like Fight Club.
Yeah.
Okay.
First rule about Ghillie suit.
Yeah. First rule about Ghillie suit: don't write about it. Don't save it. Don't talk about it.
But you are allowed to
read about it and be aware.
You're allowed to. Is this?
I don't know what that is.
Is this like
That
the
must
report?
be maybe that's like a memo
Study?
about it.
This is the study of it.
Maybe. What happens when you click on the little picture icon on right there?
All right. Anyway,
Okay. So
when you are researching, this has to be a research. 4 people.
no, but 5 people, 4 or 5 people is
Four,
fine.
4 or 5. 4 or 5. This person looks more important than this person.
Why? Because that
What is that?
an oxygen symbol. No, it's 05. I don't know what that is.
Okay.
Maybe that's 25? Up 25? No.
All right.
I don't know.
Okay.
Okay, let's keep going.
Intelligence.
Or info.
Info. Information.
Okay, look, it shows that his tentacles
They're goopy.
are phallic.
He's super tall.
Oh, yeah. He's much taller than us.
What is the average height?
5 foot. Worldwide, I believe 5'9" for a male.
All right. Well, this.
So that's under 6. So 6.5 feet tall. And then the. Oh, it looks like those are like blades.
Are they?
I can't tell if they're like blender blades or like.
What's squishy about it? Look.
Well, something's
Goes
squishy.
down. It's at the ends, the tips. They're slimy.
I don't
They
know.
don't look. They look not sharp at all.
Well, I'm sure they are. What's this?
You
You can't contain them.
You can't. Hey, he can phase through walls.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yo. Look, his leg's still in there, or his penis, or whatever that is still there.
What is
You
that?
can see it through the last
He's
bars.
gifted.
Yeah, or that might be his foot,
Oh.
or not.
All right. Next,
Okay. What's he thinking about?
he's thinking about all these people that are
He's
getting
thinking about
information about him.
People
and
are
they're
talking about him,
him.
but all he's thinking about is being out of here. He's scared, and what's the chances of me making it out of here alive? What am I?
No, that's
you
great.
Think, you think,
That's
think that's it?
That's accurate. All
Okay,
right,
okay.
Okay.
Next. This is so fucking fun. This should be ranked number 1. Next. Notes about this guy, right?
Nuts.
Maybe.
No. Instances?
Maybe
No.
possibilities?
Visual report. Visual report A.
Visual report A. That's good. Okay, so the subject is being on camera with a light, and the speaker isn't saying anything. So now, number 2, the speaker said, tell him to write something, and then he's looking at this thing on the wall. And then he's writing on the next one.
Yep.
With, the creature's behind him.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Is he in love with something?
He loves what he did.
He thinks, oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, he loves it, and he.
And then the guy's like, what the hell? Why am I not dead?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm scared. Oh, and then he's pleading for his life in the next one.
Fetal position.
Well, no. The next one is where what's the creature doing? Oh, he's holding it like to his chest.
Yeah,
he loves it.
He's hugging it.
He loves it.
Whatever
And
he
then-
wrote him, he loves it.
And then the last one, the guy's traumatized because he thought he was going to die.
Mm-hmm.
And he's still crying.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Or sweating, maybe.
or sweating.
Like, what the fuck was that?
Well, that is sweat because that's the back of his head. That's not the front of his face. So, yeah, he's just, freaking out. That's situation A.
Yeah.
Situation B.
Visual report. B.
Visual report B.
Or, whatever.
All right, you take this one.
All right. So, subject D is at the desk. And the speaker is telling him about the report and telling him to speak to the creature.
Okay.
And he says, "Creature, info."
That's what he says, creature info. Okay.
And then the creature says,
I'm going to you.
"Oh my god. What is that? I can't do that." Hold on.
Oh, we can't say that word.
Well, no, I mean, you're good.
Okay.
Trust me. Just don't do it again.
Okay.
How about that?
The creature says,
The creature says, "I love you.
let me grab you from behind.
Let me take all these tentacles and wrap them around you with love."
these
The
slimy
creature is
tentacles.
loving him so much that he takes him away into the shadows, wrapped up. The guy is bleeding
No,
Is
where's
that
he bleeding?
on his head, or is that just his? That's his nose.
That's his nose. His
Yeah.
head's turned sideways.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
And he's sweating it, and he's
And
getting
then
taken
they're
into the
gone.
shadows, and he's gone
Okay,
because he
so
can phase
situation
through
B
the
is-
walls.
Eternal love
Yeah, he loves.
forever.
Yeah, he just loves.
Too much.
If you talk about him, he thinks you're his friend, and then he loves you.
All right, so that's situation B.
Okay.
And then that's it. It's either A or B. So
Give
I
him
guess
stuff.
you write to him and tell him.
Oh yeah, if you write to him, you're
If you
good.
write to him, you're going to be in a fetal position.
Just don't talk.
But if you don't write to him and say something to him, then you're gone forever.
That's that.
This is brilliant.
That was great.
I love it. Dude, 10 out of 10, 5
Oh my-
out of 5.
What the fuck?
I love everything about this one.
This is great.
This one was truly fantastic.
I get it.
I love it.
It's kind of like can't be seen in any light. Is that what that? No.
Can't be seen
No.
in any light. Where do you see that?
No, never mind.
We'll go back down. Where you go? No, it just. I still don't understand the fourth and fifth person, and the first four. What's the deal with that?
Where's the more people? Where's more people? Where's the nothing?
Right there. Where's he thinking?
These are no's. This is a yes.
So he
He's
is
thinking. He is thinking about them.
them talking to him,
He does it. He's confused about this. What the
or
fuck?
that's the whole thing. It's not written in a language, so you kind of have to deduce. Like, is that supposed to be his brain? Go back up. Like, what the hell? Is that his brain?
That's his brain.
Is his brain right in the middle of his face?
Yeah, that's his brain.
Or am I being too literal?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, what the fuck are we looking at, Rob?
I mean, I still want to know what the
This-
what squicky tentacles are about.
I want to know.
I want to know where he came from.
I want to know everything.
I want to know, like, is he a Yeti? Is he in the Alps?
He's
Is he in the
Slurpy.
Himalayas?
Nah, he's Slurpy.
Are those ribbons?
Is this? Yeah, this is like a snowy mountain.
Did he
Is this fucked?
bust out of a video cassette tape factory?
What is? I see what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Look at him.
Yeah.
What's up with Ghillie
He's
suit?
just- they
Ghillie
have the
suit.
Ghillie suit.
All right, Ghillie suit.
I can't wait to name this one.
Ghillie suit?
Yeah, no, like I always number them,
Mm-hmm.
like SCP.
Oh, you can't number this.
and title.
Wait, if you go back, though, it has a number, doesn't it? Just move your cursor to those dots and leave it there. It gives you SCP-2521.
Ah.
So now if you go to the SCPs, 2521 will probably have those dots in it. See?
Yep. Good,
Yeah.
Good on you.
Yeah.
Good shit.
All right. So now we know which one it is. So now you can put it in your thing.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, dude, that was a good one.
That was nuts.
That was so good. That was so great. And big ups to whoever wrote that one.
Well, thank you so much for coming by today. I really appreciate you.
Oh, yeah, brother.
Anybody that's listening to this podcast, I want to thank you guys for stopping by here on the Go In With Rogue channel. more episodes to be released. If you are new to this show, we release every Tuesday at 8 a.m. Please like and subscribe to this channel so you can get more news for the podcast, and check out the channel. You can find some gaming videos and other stuff that I am currently making, and it'll be out soon.
Yeah, feel free to comment too.
Yeah, like we've said it in the past. If you have a SCP out there that you have read before and then you want us to cover on the show, we'll be glad to do that for you.
Absolutely.
But until the next time, thank you, Rob, and we'll see you.
All right, later.